All right, first and foremost, give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and who is worthy to be counted for double honors. And peace and salutations to you brothers out there pushing the truth wholeheartedly and sincerely and for love of the gospel. Mr. Brother Gabaria from the Indiana camp. Come back at you again with another sit down. So basically talking about denying oneself. All right. Also, I want to say Salakia in advance. I got the hiccups right now, so if it seems like I'm pausing or whatnot, that's just the fucking hiccups or whatever. But without further ado, I'm gonna just get straight into the scripture right here. This is Luke chapter 14 and verse 20 and verse 26. It says, "If any man come to me and hate," and you see this is in the red letter, so this is Yahweh Shah talking. It says, "And if any man come to me and hate not his mother," and it's like, hate not his father and his mother and his wife and his children and his brethren and sister, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. All right. So a disciple goes into what? Basically, a pupil, a learner, a disciple, one who learns up under another. All right. And if we want to be counted as a disciple, all right, a follower of Mashiach, all right, we have to, which go into this word hate. It doesn't mean actually like disdain or basically like the word hate in this scripture doesn't actually mean like, oh, mama, I hate you, or I hate my children. I hate, just like you hate Esau, you like to hate the other nation. It actually goes into love less, as you see in the Strong's definition. It says by extension to love less. All right, so in this scripture is really just talking about all these things that the Lord named: your father, your mother, your wife, your children, your brother, your sister, even your own life. You're supposed to love that less when it comes to the Lord. All right, and how do you show love is what? By keeping the statutes, laws, and commandments, by showing and doing, by showing your works and doing them one above the other. All right. So if something has to do with your children, or something has to do with your parent, and something has to do with your siblings, or even something that you want to do, but when it comes to this work, when it comes to when it comes to the work of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, we put that above all. All right. When it comes to doing the video, when it comes to doing when it comes to studying, when it comes to go out on the highways and byways, when it comes to congregating, all right, we put this above all. Okay. So let's say, for an example, that your parents want to have a family dinner, all right, but it's on the day of camp, all right. Matter of fact, it's at the same exact time of the day of camp, all right. Now you try to overlook it, or you try to overturn it, like saying, oh, hey, can we have it on another day? This day doesn't work for me, or whatnot. But everybody, your whole entire family insists that it be on this day. It's on a Saturday at 6, and you be like, I'm gonna be at camp at Saturday at 6. So that's a test right there to see which one are you gonna hold more to value. All right, this is where this scripture comes in at, where it says, if you don't hate your father and your mother and your siblings or whatever, which it goes into, like I said, love less. Which you can still love them. You can still have love for your father, for your family, for your brother and whatever, your sister. You can still have love for them. But when it comes to this truth, when it comes to this work, when it comes to the brotherhood, or when it comes to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, you're supposed to put this above everything. All right. But the point of me bringing the scripture out is because you're supposed to put this even before your own interests and needs. All right. As it says, it names off what? Your wife, your brother, your mother, your father, your sister, your children, your brother. But then at the end it says what? Yea, and his own life also. So even your own interests, the things that you find enjoyable, or even your occupation that has nothing to do with the Lord. If you call yourself a musician and you love music or whatever, and you probably listen to music, you probably play music on your downtime, and you really into music, that's fine and dandy and all. But hey, when it comes to the work of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, that goes second. All right, that takes the back seat. All right. You're not supposed to be trying to like, yeah, I'm gonna start publishing albums and I'm gonna start selling my albums. I'm trying to make it and I'm trying to, it's probably a good probably a good a hobby, something that you can do in your free time. But it takes a back seat to the Lord, man. All right. Everything in your life, even your own ambitions, your own hobbies, your own goals, or whatever you have in your life, that takes a back seat to the Lord, man. All right. Everything, man. That's where it goes into denying yourself, man. All right. That's where it goes into denying the cares of this world. Okay. Because when it comes to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, we put him first before everything, man. And how do you put him first? What? By doing the work, by being around the brother, by edifying the flock, by doing these videos, by studying. All right. That's putting the Lord first. All right. The scripture in the book of Proverbs says, let her breast satisfy thee always, and let you be ravished with her love, man. All right. So you're supposed to look at this truth. You're supposed to look at this knowledge as if it was your woman. All right. And what woman that likes to be ignored or doesn't like to be listened to? All right. Look at your woman at home, man. Try to go a day without listening to her or ignoring her. She's gonna go crazy. How much more the Lord, man? And this is supposed to be a woman that you actually falls in love. This is the woman that you want. This is the woman that ain't gonna go behind your back. This ain't the woman that's gonna this a woman ain't looking at other men. This woman wants you just as much as you want her. And you're not supposed to treat her like no side piece, man. You're supposed to treat her as your wife. All right. You're supposed to love her and go into her daily. And the woman I'm talking about is these scriptures, man. All right. Let me get this scripture right quick. This is Matthew chapter 16, verse 24. It says, Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. Right. So it says, let him deny himself. Let's look at the word deny right quick. To deny utterly, that is disown. So, what? Definition B is real good. It says to forget oneself, lost sight of oneself and one's interests. See? So it says what the interests that you have, now it's not saying that you can't have interests. It's not saying that you can't have hobbies. You can't have certain goals that you want to do, or you can't have certain interests that you like. Let's say, for example, you like binge watching anime. Let's say anime is your niche. Let's say that's just something that you really enjoy. Now the scripture says you can't, the scripture is not saying that, hey, oh no, you can't do that. You're supposed to forsake all of that and then just come to no, you can watch it. Go ahead. You can enjoy in your certain, how can I say, in your certain hobbies and your certain delights. But there's a balance to it. When it comes to this work, when it comes to when it comes to the work of doing of the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, it takes a back seat. Which means it's not always about your hobby. It's not always about your interests. It's not always about which things that you want to do. All right. You sacrifice your time. You sacrifice your energy and you give that to the Lord, man. All right. That's what it said. That's what the scripture says. What? Denying himself and take up his cross and follow me, So by you denying yourself, by you denying your certain interests, by you denying your certain goals that you have, that's how you become a true follower of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. All right. You're not all up into yourself. You giving time and you giving the Lord. How can I say? You giving damn, it's coming down, but you're giving the time and you're giving the Lord. How can I say? You giving, man, this rain kind of throwing me off a little bit. Slack it. I've kind of lost my train of thought. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. You giving the Lord His time, man. All right. You're sacrificing your time and you're giving it to the Lord, man. That goes into the what? The living sacrifice, man. All right. That goes right into the living sacrifice. Give up your body as a living sacrifice, as the scripture says, man. All right. So it's not always about the things that you want. It's not always about the things that you want to do. Or I'm trying to make a certain amount of money. I'm trying to get this job or this, and I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to put in extra hours in here and extra hours in. It's not always about your interests, man. All right. You have to put the Lord first before anything, man. All right. He goes before all. I had one more scripture. I'm trying to think. Oh, what was it? Spirit don't want me to get it. I'm just gonna end it at this. But I'm trying to think. Let me think. Can I think of it? Oh, the water y'all by Shemel Shai. Just remembered it. Come on now. This is Matthew chapter 19, verse 27. It says, then answered Peter and said, behold, and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? See, so the apostle Peter, the head apostle, had told Yahushua that what they had forsaken all, man. All right, and some of the disciples had some of the disciples had wives, man. All right, some of the disciples had mainstream jobs, but did you think they put that before the work of the Lord? The answer is no, man. They've forsaken everything that they hold near dear to their heart to follow the Lord, to do the work of the Lord, man. All right. And guess what? We are to follow in that stead. They were leading examples for what? Men that comes after them to have the right type of mind state, man. All right. And we are those men after them, man. You know, of course we have the apostles and the disciples come back today, but what? These things that was written for our learning, man. All right. So now that we read them through the scriptures, we understand what to do. All right. So we understand that I gotta get through my mind that it's not about me. Everything that I want to do, everything that I like to do, that's what it goes to the back seat. Not saying I can't do it. It's cool if I do it, but it shouldn't be my main focus. It shouldn't be my main drive. My main focus is doing the work of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. All right. That's my drive. That's my focus. That's my occupation. All right. So that's all the Spirit really gave me. Lord willing, hope this video was edifying. Until next time, I'm going to say Shalom.